So that has been the biggest question. So one thing now that I think we have a little bit to do with it. There are a lot more event companies coming into the industry, and if you notice, it's a lot of young girls who are opening up more and more event companies. So we're trying to put an association together because there are a lot of government policies that come out that are counterproductive to hosting international events in Ethiopia. So we've tried to push the government individually. They said, no, you know what, come as an organized group and then we'll listen to you. So we're now getting that up and running. And then the next thing is I honestly just don't know what else to do. So talking about, there are not sufficient suppliers into the events industry, we don't have sufficient resources, we don't have the right technologies to compete with other countries, because now, as you all know, Africa is one. So if an event comes to Ethiopia, an international event, it doesn't come back to another African country because they've been to Africa already, so they would go back to Europe, right? So we're now competing amongst ourselves. Ethiopia is competing with Rwanda, with Kenya, with South Africa to try to get these international events to be hosted here. But we have a lot of limitations as far as resources concerned. So I've thought for a while, and I've been thinking about it for a while, to get into the supply chain as well. So maybe having more equipment and so forth. But a lot of people think that I'm an entrepreneur, and I just love what I do. And I am blessed enough to be able to make money out of it. I am not the kind of person, there are people you sit down and you talk about one problem and they come up with 10 different solutions and they tell you, why don't you go out and do it? I'm not that person.